Let's talk about something we all do, the weekly grocery run. But what if I told you that whole chore could be, well, completely different? Today, we're diving into how AI is quietly sneaking into your shopping cart and turning a total headache into something super smooth and honestly, pretty smart. So, let me ask you this. You ever write out a whole shopping list, feel super prepared, get to the store, and realize you still forgot the one thing you actually needed? Yeah, if you're nodding your head right now, trust me, you are definitely not alone. And that feeling, that's what we're calling the shopping struggle. It's that weekly grind, that juggling act of figuring out what you need, what you already have, and what's not going to break the bank. I bet these sound painfully familiar, right? Forgetting the milk, again. Accidentally overspending because that new snack looked too good. Or, my personal favorite, discovering that sad, wilted bag of lettuce you bought with good intentions. Ugh! It's just a super frustrating cycle.
I mean, think about it. The whole thing is just so time-consuming. You've got to plan the meals, double-check the pantry, write the list, drive to the store, navigate the aisles. It literally eats up hours of our week. Every single week.
And then there's the waste. It's kind of twofold, right? You've got the food that goes bad before you can use it, and then there's the money you wasted on stuff you didn't even need. That bag of spinach you forgot about, that's not just a spoiled vegetable. That's cash right in the trash can.
So you put all that together and yeah, it's just plain stressful. It's this huge mental load we all carry around in our already packed lives. But what if there was a better way?
Okay, let's pivot to the solution. I want you to meet your new best friend, the Smart Kitchen Assistant. And no, this isn't some sci-fi movie stuff. This is about using technology that's here today to bring a little bit of sanity back into our routines.
So, what are we even talking about when we say household AI? Look, we're not talking about some walking, talking robot. Just think of it like a really smart assistant, basically software that learns your habits and helps you out with all those chores like meal planning, shopping, and keeping track of what's in your pantry.
Okay, so how does this actually work? Well, it all kicks off with smart grocery lists. And trust me, this is a whole different ballgame from a piece of paper or that basic notes app on your phone.
See, instead of you having to rack your brain trying to remember everything, the system actually helps you out. It learns how often you buy things and can literally predict what you're about to run out of. So you get these little nudges like, hey, based on your shopping habits, you probably need more bread and eggs. It's kind of like having a co-pilot for your grocery trip.
Then we kick it up a notch with at-home inventory tracking. This is where tech keeps a virtual eye on your fridge and your pantry, so you always know exactly what you have on hand. We're talking smart fridges with little cameras inside, or even apps that scan your receipts to create a digital pantry for you. Pretty cool, right?
Just imagine this for a sec. Your phone buzzes with a notification from your app saying, hey, just a heads up, the milk's probably about to run out. Boom. No more of those morning coffee disasters because you forgot the most important thing. It's proactive help that stops those little frustrations before they even happen.
And it's not just about making things easy, it's also about giving you control. These AI-powered budgeting tools can actually track your spending as you add stuff to your virtual cart. So you can see in real time if you're staying on budget and maybe, just maybe, avoid those tempting, expensive impulse buys.
All right, so let's zoom out a bit. It's not just about our kitchens. This tech is also shaking up the supermarket itself, whether you're actually walking the aisles or just ordering for delivery.
Your AI shopping journey is a completely different experience. It starts before you even think about it, with an app suggesting what you need. Then, in the store, you've got smart shelves making sure stuff is actually in stock. And the best part? Automated billing. You can literally just walk out. No more endless checkout lines.
I mean, just let that sink in for a second. By looking at your habits, the app can predict what you need before you even search for it. Now that's the power of AI. It learns your patterns to save you a ton of time and mental energy.
So what's the bottom line here? What does all this add up to? Well, it's pretty simple. Smarter shopping means better living. It's all about removing those annoying little bits of friction from our day-to-day lives.
And honestly, the difference is like night and day. Before AI, shopping is kind of hectic, a lot of guesswork, right? You forget stuff, you blow the budget. But with AI, it's organized, it's planned. You get smart reminders instead of just forgetting. You get controlled spending instead of budget overruns. It's a total shift from chaos to calm.
So the real-world payoff? It's crystal clear. You save time, you cut down on food waste, and you save money. It's just all about adding convenience and making a weekly chore that was, let's be honest, a total drag, a whole lot easier.
And here's the most important thing to remember. This isn't some futuristic fantasy we're talking about. This technology isn't coming soon. It's already here.
It really all boils down to this. AI isn't the future. It's already in your kitchen. It's working behind the scenes, right now, in a lot of the apps and services we use every single day.
And that leaves us with one last kind of fun question to chew on. If AI can totally solve our grocery shopping woes, what other daily chore do you wish it would tackle next? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.